Well, I'll be Hall Bickle. We're back, everybody. Looks like we've already got an audience started up, so wait a few minutes. Let everybody get on in here. We have a very, very special guest backstage that we cannot wait to bring on stage here.
No, it's not Tyler Keyran.
It's Tyler ego tripping again.
I don't know what he's
Where did he disappear to this time?
He snuck away for pizza.
He wasn't there the first time. We had to wait on him. Tyler, get your shit together.
Where's his smiley face?
Oh, look, it's Linda. It's our new. It was going to be a doll that we were going to make, but we can't do it because it's messed up. It just fits the doll's name. I'm sorry.
Come sit back down so we can get started. Found him.
There he is. Okay, so I kind of prepped the video. I gotta present it. I can't do it through the backstage thing. So we're gonna present it, and then just strap in, everybody. Here we go. Wait, video file. There it is. Sorry. All right. Wait. Tyler, Jess, Matt, Brittany, Talkwise. I multitask. I messed something up.
Yeah.
I gotta get it together, okay? I had one job and I failed miserably at it. Where did that folder go? My desktop was getting crowded, so I don't like having a crowded desktop, and I accidentally put it in a folder. So bear with me. I'll find it.
That makes sense. It's been good. Did you guys have a good day? Did you guys do anything special?
We went and watched the new Ghostbusters.
Oh,
I want to go see that.
It was pretty good.
I recommend it.
Let's go see it.
Yeah. Other than that, we didn't do anything. So.
We went to my dad's, and that was it.
Ricky's epic technology fail.
Supposed to be very
I had one job, y'all. One damn job. You know? That's not it. Where did it go? Did it get deleted?
Ricky.
I know.
I know.
Just don't call tech support. They're not available right now.
Our lighting looks so bad, Matt.
I know.
You look beautiful.
Oh, you do too.
It's 4 minutes, 28 seconds. That's not it. It's like a minute and 58 seconds.
Because she's being downstaged.
What are you doing,
Put the
man?
thing so it don't fall.
Y'all,
Sorry.
I don't know what happened to the video, but it's not here.
Oh, you just blinded me, dude.
Oh well. So we're gonna have to go with the fly. Here we go. So we're gonna bring somebody very special on screen and talk about what we got planned. So everybody, give Keith Age a round of applause.
Woo-hoo!
What do you want?
Cool beans.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So we have an event coming up.
We do?
It's the first he's hearing it.
Wants to talk.
Hey, I'm getting old, man. You know, you say an event coming up, I'm thinking, what the hell did I miss?
Yep.
Want to tell them when the event is?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So September 21st, 2024. we're going to be at a really awesome location that, I mean, that's like a second home to you, Keith. So tell everybody a little bit about where we're going to be.
We're going to be at Post-Town Elementary School in Middletown, Ohio. And it's one of my favorite places to go, not only because of the activity, but because I love the owners, Brenda and Daryl. They're just great people. There have been plenty of nights. I mean, I've been going there since 2007, and there's been plenty of nights when or mornings traveling from up north back home to Kentucky, and me and my driver are getting tired, and we call him and say, "Hey, can we come crash?" And he's like, "Doors open, come on."
Awesome.
You know, and like I said, I've actually been pulled out of the bed there once. It was really cool.
It's definitely active. Daryl's such a good guy too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I love the vibe of the whole place.
And if you want to see something really cool, go watch mine and the Blue Brothers movie, The Possessed.
Yes.
And we actually got something manifesting in one of the classrooms. Can't tell you what it is because I want you to go rent the video or go watch it on Tubi or one of the other streaming platforms it's on.
It's on Tubi. I've got Tubi. I know what I'm watching tonight.
Yeah, that's
What's it
cool.
called again?
Yeah.
What was it called again?
The Possessed.
The Possessed.
Shout out to the Booth Brothers too. Awesome, awesome dudes. I saw them 2 years ago up in Michigan. Since that's the first time I've seen them since 2012.
we made 10 movies together for Sci-Fi. Yep.
Yep.
So, you know, I call them my brothers from another country. So, you know.
Yep. Good gentleman right there.
Well, I don't know about that.
I mean,
Hey,
we're all not innocent at the end of
they're
the day.
musicians too. You know that whole spiel there.
Yeah.
But Post-Town is really cool. Like I said, if you've never been, this is a place you need to go. You got 3 floors. Plus, like I said, Daryl and Brenda actually do live there. And like I said, I've been going there for years. It's great. Plus, if you go outside, a lot of people don't know it, but just outside, before the school was ever built, there was one of Ohio's worst train accidents that happened. And they used the yard as a triage, and you get some great EVPs out there. Plus, you can throw a tent out there, or you can actually sleep inside the building. They have rooms you can rent.
Yeah, you can't beat that. I mean, I've only been once, but I can recall it like it was yesterday. We had a lot of activity. Throughout the whole entire place. It wasn't just one spot.
Yep.
Yeah, we went last year.
It's an awesome place.
If you can hear us right now, Peggy, check out. It's called The Possessed on Tubi.
There's a couple of
It's the second one.
movies that are called The Possessed on Tubi. It's got a blue background and a female on the front.
I don't know. It's the second one.
For you, it was the second one.
For you, it's just a second. I love it. I love how y'all fire at each
What
other.
did change for everybody else?
Hi, Samantha. How's it going?
They're my little sister.
That's
Hold on.
Is it the? Wait, is she gonna show?
There it is.
It's the one there in the middle.
Okay, that one.
If I can turn right.
Matt, Brittany will pull it up. That way everybody can see
Just
it.
put my name in the search bar.
There you go. Type in Keith Age.
Who's that?
Yeah. And
First.
Okay, yep, it's the very first one.
Hello. Why that attacked me?
keep moving.
Samantha asked, when is the Post-Town event?
You're the host. Tell her.
Yes, September 21st, 2024. This
And-
year.
We have 3 different options for tickets. If anybody that is new to the field or has kids that are interested, we are doing a young adults, beginner kids event from 2 to 5. That is $25 a ticket. Or we have 2 options for evening. Both evening tickets get you to meet Keith Age. If he wants to do a lecture, we'll set aside time for that as well. We will provide a meal. The first option is $75, and that is so you can, again, meet Keith, have some dinner, and then investigate from 7 p.m. till 2 a.m. And the other one is $100, and you'll same thing, start at 7, but go till 7 8 or 7 8. But you have to bring
Food?
sleeping
You
arrangements.
get food?
Yes, we get food.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the food we're gonna do.
Taco bar.
Yeah, Sam was with me when I was shooting a documentary, and it wasn't a paranormal documentary. We were using the stage at Post Town, and she was in front of me, and we had the camera behind me, and I was shooting with another camera, and Sam was between me and the stage. And when the performer that was up there, Roberta Simpson Brown, got done telling her story, she asked if people would like to hear another one. And of course, there was about 50 people in there. They all clapping and everything. And then when they got done clapping, standing next to Sam, you hear a little girl's voice go, "Yes, please."
Oh.
And we got it on film, so it was really cool.
What's up, John? How's it going, brother? How's things down at Belgrove? Tyler. Billy.
I want to go.
Hey, Nicole, how's it going? Good to see you. Jeff asked, what's the deadline for tickets?
There's no deadlines. We prefer that if you know us personally and you would like to go, reach out to us. We'll get you tickets. Or we do have the link in our link tree, which is in our bio, or link tree. It's paranormal.
Yep. So definitely check out the link tree. That's where the tickets are going to be.
Are they on there yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they are live, finally. So tickets are live. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I got to get out there and see y'all.
There is a limit of tickets too.
Yeah.
There's a limit, so there's really not a deadline. It's pretty much till they're sold out.
Yeah.
First come, first serve. All
Yep.
the ticket sales are final, so if something comes up, you would be responsible for reselling your ticket and then reaching out to us, so that way we have the correct people that are supposed to.
Yeah. Because we'll have a list of names and
Waivers to sign.
yep, waivers.
Awesome.
Dad says,
All right, people, y'all better, like I said, I knew the tickets were going to go fast. Y'all better jump on this.
Tickets are live.
What are we capping out at? Tell them.
Tickets are live now, so go and click the link in our bio and go. It's the only link that is on there. The rest is just our social buttons. So click that link and it'll take you right to the page and you can buy your ticket.
Yep.
Yeah, you might want to get it now, because when I get the word that I can post it on my page, tickets will start selling very fast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're capping out at what? I believe it's 30?
30
Yes.
tickets total.
30,
Yes,
Yep.
30.
30 tickets period for the evening investigation, no matter what time slot. So
But
it's
if you
just-
have kids or people that are like interested in, getting their feet wet in the paranormal, we will be doing an event, a small event kind of before the big event.
yes.
Yeah.
And each child has to be accompanied by adults. So, if you
Yes.
do bring a child, make sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not babysitters.
No.
If you bring them and drop them off, can't be responsible for what happens to them.
We can't even
I'm not-
babysit ourselves. Let's be real.
We have 3 children on this team, so I mean that's enough.
Me and Jess babysit enough between these 3.
That's true.
Hey, it's Chris.
Chris says,
Uh-oh.
wait, what? I'm late and missed it all. recap. That's
No,
the
no
How about
recap.
you do the honors?
No recap for you.
So what you missed, Chris, is that we are having a public event Saturday, September 21st, 2024, not 14, at Poachtown Elementary in Middletown, Ohio.
Yes, and you can buy tickets to both.
Yes.
The child event is from like 2 to 5, and then there'll be a short break, and then from 7 to 2 or 7 to 7 a.m.
Does he want
And if you plan on sleeping, you'll have to bring your own sleeping arrangements.
But I don't think people are going to be able to sleep though, because the spirits are going to be like tickling their feet, you know?
Or shaking the bed.
Yeah. Talk about your experiences there, Matt and Brittany.
So when did we go? Last year?
We went
September of last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went September last year, and we stayed overnight. Me and Matt was the only ones in the room that we slept in. Was like the old music room.
I think so. Keith might know more about that. The art room or something like that.
Art room.
Yeah,
Okay. And Matt fell asleep. I started dozing off. Literally, the bed started shaking like somebody's pushing it from the side. I literally said out loud, "Can you please stop?" And it stopped.
Yeah, that's the room where I was actually pulled out of a bed.
Well,
That's what
there,
happened, Keith? Wow.
that's crazy because the bed was seriously shaking. It wasn't like shaking like Matt was moving. It was like literally being pushed.
Yeah,
It was insane.
if you ask Daryl, he has video of him being jerked and dragged out of bed.
We've seen that video.
We saw that
It was
video.
insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
There's my sister right there. Hey, Trish. Message me after
experienced
this. I got an event coming up.
And I'll have to text you after the stream, Chris. Use my phone for it.
Yeah, if it's choppy for everybody on here, we apologize. We don't know what's going on. We're getting text saying it's kind of choppy. So we'll make sure we'll post an actual post after this to announce everything, and everybody will share it. And
Hey,
you guys will be
Ethan,
able to
don't
see.
forget, I know where you live, bro.
I say it's Ricky's fault.
It is.
It is.
It's always my fault. But I've got that good internet. I'm wired.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't have problems last time.
No.
No, it's StreamYard sometimes. StreamYard is known for that. They sometimes, even if with a wired connection, it can be really choppy. I don't understand it.
Yeah,
It
don't
could be a time.
people that say they got 5 million baud.
Yeah.
You're saying I need to work on a new video setup? I can do it.
Tyler, when are you not working on something new? That's a question. Like, look at the toys behind you there.
Tyler, just need you to build me a PC. That way we don't have crappy camera.
I know.
I mean, I threw Ricky's computer together in like a week. Actually, I threw it together in like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you have until midnight.
Damn. Demanding.
I'm giving you 6 extra minutes.
Oh, man. Diet Coke. Scare count?
You're making our dogs bark.
So for those that just tuned in or didn't hear the date and the ticket pricing, it is September 21st. And what's so funny, Ricky?
The way you barked at her and her reaction was hilarious.
You just never know. She's so easy to scare. But September 21st, the Paranormal 101 tickets are $25. If you bring a child, they must be accompanied by an adult or a guardian.
From 2 to 5.
From 2 to 5. And then we've got tickets from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. They are $75, and they include dinner and then some sort of conversation with Keith And then we have from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. for 100. And you get the same dinner and to talk with Keith.
But
And of course,
that'd be 18
that's-
to me.
You got to be 18.
You got to be 18. Yeah. Yeah.
And don't try to kill me.
No. No. No, somebody tries to kill you, they're going to have to deal with us.
Well, I mean, hey, thank you very much. You were sitting right next to me when somebody tried to poison me.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I'll never forget that.
I didn't see your ass jumping up saying, "Hey, wait a minute."
All I smelled was what do you have in that damn thing? I smelled the alcohol.
Well, I didn't smell it till it got right down my throat.
This dude snuck in alcohol in a Mountain Dew bottle, and you were drinking a Mountain Dew at the time. You thought it was yours.
Just like this.
I'll never forget that.
And it was complete darkness, and I just reached for my bottle. Took the lid off and took a great big swig, and it was pure grain alcohol.
All I heard was,
yeah, no alcohol allowed.
No, yeah, absolutely not.
Ricky was actually, after I sat there and almost spit it, I just swallowed it because I had nowhere to do it. I wasn't going to spit it out in the middle of the Bell Mansion. But my hand did go to my gun, and Ricky was holding my arm going, "Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him."
I couldn't believe it. Like, we had some characters that night. I don't know what it is. And at other events, too, that we've had there, a lot of people just thought it was okay to bring alcohol. It's just like, damn, I'm all for partying, but you got to keep it,
Yeah.
in a different setting.
That's okay. We ended up having fun.
Oh, yeah, it was a blast.
Somebody said they can't find the link for tickets.
It's on the link tree.
If you go to, it's linktree.ee/paranormal.amtic. So Linktree with a dot in between the E, the first E and the R /paranormal.antics.
No, PG-13.
Yeah, my mom knows.
I just attached a link tree. I don't know if that's the right one.
I'll open that.
And it's under back to school with, that's another reason. Yeah, it's under back to school with part.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the only link that is on our link tree.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Tyler, are you playing with cats again?
Dexter, yeah.
Do we need to remind everybody what happened the last time you played with Cat?
No, because you probably don't have the video file.
But it wasn't.
No freaking out. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So like, there's a record.
Remember that?
Never happened. That was a dream.
You got the nice kitty.
I know it wouldn't look professional, but would you be able to play the announcement video or whatever that you shared in our chat?
Yeah, possibly. Let me give a double look over.
Because that was
again, maybe I put it in
video.
How many screens does this man have in front of him?
Not as many as I can.
No, you should see Tyler. Tyler has like how many monitors? 3?
I have the laptop with 2 monitors, and then I have another one ready to go.
I don't know. Jeez. Tyler is like he's got it on lock.
So I seen Dave Cummings comment that is why I don't do public events anymore. They either show up drunk or drink while they're there.
Yes. Hey Dave, how's it going, man?
Yeah, there's no alcohol permitted at that event at all. And if we find out, we'll have to ask you to leave. So
Yeah.
Just please be respectful.
Unfortunately.
You know, you was talking about the art room. My wife had one of her very first oh hell experiences from the art room. It was just me and her sleeping in there, and everybody had gone for the night, and just me and her in the building. And we got the door shut. You know, you got that big old slide bolt. That's what locks the door.
yeah,
And you got a light on in the hallway, and so you can see the light coming from underneath the door. And as we're laying there, she's watching all these shadows of little feet coming up to the door, and knocking on the door, and then trying to open the door. The door is being forced so hard, it's popping. And that was one of her very first oh hell moments.
Crazy. I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back. I've only been once, and I knew immediately I'd have to return.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to see something cool, go look up Breaking Dad. Breaking Dad, D-A-D. It is a British TV show that I filmed there at Post Town, and the hosts are major TV stars in England. And it's supposed to have been like an 8-hour shoot. It only lasted 45 minutes because the dad in Breaking Dad, he actually got so scared he failed to return to the building at all.
They broke.
Oh man,
They actually
I don't know
left.
why people get so scared. I mean, I get it, but it's just like, damn.
I mean, he got so scared. I thought the man was going to have a stroke or a heart attack, and I had to say, "Hold it, let's stop, and let's take a break."
Yeah.
And then he, like I said, he went out to their 30-foot motor home that they were supposed to spend the night in, and he told the driver, "No, it's time to go. We're leaving." So it's really interesting. It's called Breaking Dad.
Chris has a good question. You should put it on.
I found the video, everybody. It was in a separate driver, so little, I guess, better late than never, right?
So we'll play the trailer for our event, and then we'll come back and answer Chris's question because he has a really good question.
Yeah. Here we go. In a town shrouded in whispers of the past, where history and mystery intertwine, an invitation awaits those brave enough to seek the truth. Join us on September 21st, 2024 as the Paranormal Antics Research Team and Keith Age embark on a spine-tingling investigation at the hauntingly beautiful Pottstown Elementary School. On July 4th of 1910, something tragic happened on the current location where the school sits today. Unfortunately, a train crash derailed and killed 19 people. Unfortunately, there were no hospitals in the area, so they brought bodies and people that were injured back to where it said that the school sits today. Could this be why the halls are haunted? There's only one way to find out. Join us as we investigate into the overnight hours, trying to find out what still lurks these hallways. And then bam! That was supposed to be played earlier, but it was kind of choppy on my end. Was it choppy for y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just must be some type of connection from the.
It is. It's StreamYard. StreamYard. That's an infamous lag it has.
It's that wired connection of Ricky's.
yeah. He probably got his wire from Wish.
Timu! Damn it!
Tamu.
Tamu. Yeah.
Let's answer Chris's question. Put it.
Yep. Chris says, question. This stuff scares the shit out of me. How do you guys suggest to overcome that? You just got to get out and do it, man. You got to realize, I've noticed a lot with like a lot of paranormal activity, my opinion, is people overthink it. Normally when paranormal activity happens is when you least expect it. And by the time it happens, you're going like, oh shit, that was what caused that. You're more intrigued when you're in the moment versus overthinking it.
So I think Chris is, just from talking with him, Chris is my friend, by the way. Just talking with him, he's more, and it's probably because he loves horror movies, so he watches a lot of those and the ghost shows.
Mhm.
He's worried about something following home or possessing him or whatever.
Yeah.
So you just have to go with people you know for your first couple of times until you get fully comfortable and that you know are going to protect you spiritually, mentally, and
Yep.
physically.
Always protect yourself. Always.
Mhm.
Always. Keith, do you have any suggestions how to overcome it?
Well, I tell you what, I've been doing this since I was 16, so that's quite a long time. And when people usually ask me, "Have you ever brought anything home with you?" my usual answer is, "Only if I've been drinking."
I like that. I mean, it's true, right?
You know, you got to remember this is a faith-based hobby right now. You know, it's nothing more, nothing less, because we haven't really proven anything yet. None of us have actually gotten that video of Satan tap dancing on a table yet, or a ghost walking up going, "Hi, I'm Bob." You know, and I'm still waiting for that day.
I'll retire then. That's all I
Yeah.
I'll say, "Okay, fine, give me my million and let me go." But you know, I have been to plenty of places where things have startled me. You know, talked to John Zaffis. Some guy broke into Waverly Hills one night, decided to try and scare us, and I broke his jaw. You know, and plus, I'm a musician from the '70s, so I don't have too many brain cells left to be scared.
I mean, that's a benefit, right?
You know, the whole sex, drugs, and rock and roll I lived. Trust me. Well, I mean, Ricky, you saw a video of me, you know, playing with a lot of famous bands and
Yeah,
stuff.
one of my favorites actually, Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah,
I geeked out when I saw that.
but you know, but a lot of this, you just got to go in with the right mentality. You know, if you think you're going to see something or hear something, guess what? You're going to hear it. You're going to see it. You know, if you go in with kind of a skeptical mind and say, "Okay, let's try and figure out what this was, what caused this," you know, then you got a little bit more. You're more prepared, and you know, if you are the type of person that thinks, "Oh God, I just want to get scared," you know, I'm not that person, and you know, a lot of people run away from things. I don't. I just go, what the hell was that? Let's go look. And I have
I run to
walking to it, you know, and you know, it's like, oh look, fire, you know.
I fire with fire.
No, I don't fight fire with fire. I'm not that stupid. You know, there are things that we can't explain, and if you're in this just to get scared, you're in it for the wrong reason.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
That or people I see all the time. They're going around just for like notoriety and likes and views and dude, bro, demon. You know, clickbait stuff.
Well, like I said, I've been going to Post Town since 2007, and I've never met or seen a demon there yet.
Yes.
You know, but yeah, you're right. A lot of people are in this field for the wrong reason.
Yep.
They think they're going to get famous or they think they're going to get rich. And I hate to tell you this, but paranormal pay sucks.
It does. Majority of the time, we're paying out of our own pocket. Well,
yeah,
majority of the time.
We are. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, and then if you know, it's like people go, well, you've got TV shows. Well, you know what? I didn't ask to be on those TV shows. I was just in the right place at the right time. And, you know, did I enjoy it? Oh, yeah. You know, almost every TV show I've done, I've enjoyed. There's been a few where I've thought about shooting somebody. But, but you know, the thing of it is, we're trying to figure out what this stuff is. I'm not trying to get up there and be scared and everything. So if you go in and you just say, you know what, I want to check this out, Let's see what happens. You might not get nothing that happens. And I've always also said this is one of the boringest paranormal hobbies that there is, because it's like sitting in a dark room watching paint dry for 8 hours, and then
pretty much
however
what we do
many
most of the time.
recorders or video cameras you got so like you got 6 different pieces of equipment. You can have 6 different pieces with 8 hours of recording time on it that you've got to watch or listen for nothing to happen, or there might be something that happens. It's not like what you see on TV. You got to remember they're there probably a week filming, or a day filming. It's like Ricky was with, and Jessica and Tyler were with me when we filmed at the Bell. And that's what we call guerrilla shooting. You try to get as much done as you can in one day.
Yeah,
and,
that's hard.
And you're lucky if you capture something. Even if you've been there for a week, you're lucky if you capture something, because you've got to be in the right place at the right time. If we could get up here and say, okay, this is going to happen here, when, why, and how, we'd all have PhDs about that long behind our names.
Yeah.
Okay. This is still a learning and growing field, and we're just basically data takers right now. People go, well, I want to help them cross over. Oh, the hell with that stuff. I want to capture lightning in a bottle. I want to get proof. I want Bob DeGhost to walk up on camera going, "Hi, I'm Bob."
Right. How's it going, Jim? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you, man.
Yeah. So, go in with the right attitude. Don't go in to be scared. Go in and say, I want to experience what I'm going to experience.
Yes.
Yes, Chris.
I always say too, like when you go on investigating, like my style is just to go in and let the building speak to you, because if something's actually truly there, it will find you if it wants to speak with you. Because if you go to like a lot of these infamously known locations, especially ones that have been on TV, you get thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that come in and out throughout, every day of the week, and asking the same questions over and over again. You just kind of got to treat it like we're having a conversation now. That's how I get the best results.
That's how I do my EVP sessions, which is what you and I did at the Bell. We invite them to join in on our conversation. Yep. Usually it goes to talking about sex, women, music, So that's why I said you got to be 18 at least when you're dealing with me.
Yep.
Because you got to remember the biker look ain't no look.
No, it's a lifestyle.
Damn, you did learn something.
Physically or mentally.
I'm not a smart man.
I'm not slow.
I could be a little slow. It depends though.
But and it's also to have fun and enjoy it, and also
That's
enjoy it with people enjoy it with people you like doing it with.
Yep. That's why we created the team that we have now called Paranormal Antics Research Team. Paranormal Antics, we, like Matt came up with the perfect slogan at the bottom of the screen. Scream. Bottom of the screen. Matt.
Like that? Oh.
The only scare you're really going to get is when they scare me.
What's the code word again?
Probably Diet Coke, because I heard him say Diet Coke, and then you scared me.
Oh.
We have multiple code words, Brittany.
I believe it.
Anyway, you come for the paranormal, stay for the antics. Because I found, when you're goofing off and just putting positive energy into the atmosphere, you get more results for some reason.
Yeah, it's kind of like that fart video from Broadwell.
Oh my God. That was the craziest. I don't know if you saw that, Keith, but we were down in the basement and these two gentlemen on the other side of the screen were just straight up ripping ass. And I told the spirits, I was just like, let's talk about farts. And then Tyler asked the question. He's like, can you smell them? And no joke, the spirit, now plug your ears if you don't like to hear the word, but the spirit literally came through and said, God damn it. But it was like, it stunk. God damn it. It was hilarious.
Scott's watching. Hey, Scott.
And majority of the time, these ITC devices, especially the Spirit Box, we've never really heard cuss words come through them. It was weird.
No, and if we do, it's the F words, though.
Yeah, basic stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole GD it, you know. But what I was going to with that is like my most memorable experience at Poatstown is we were in a classroom. I can't remember which one. I think it was the one with the lockers in it, if I can vaguely remember.
They all have lockers in it, Ricky.
Oh, they do? Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the one at the very end of the hall?
So one of the classrooms, we're sitting there, and we were just acting. We had somebody act like a principal. We had me, of course, being the class clown. The teacher's
no way.
the teacher's pet, and all sorts of other stuff. And we ended up having a door slam, and then it sounded like a kid running through the hallways. It's pretty cool.
You see this?
Chris said earlier, educational and historic behind paranormal spirits is what interests me. I think that's pretty spot on for us as well.
Yeah,
For sure.
Oftentimes we don't even want to know like what's been said there. We want to find out on our own.
Well, I'm a firm believer that history can prove a haunting.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
and it can also lead you to what you need to go check out and find, just the history itself. Like I said, this massive train wreck at this place. If you're out back, we've got EVPs of people screaming and children saying, "Where's my mommy?" And help, I'm on fire. Just various different things through the years. So, not only is the building something great to check out, but so is the land.
The land. That's where it all lies at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I did a private residence back in I don't know if it was Georgia or South Carolina, that brand new house, but it was haunted as hell. Had so much activity. But that was due to the land that it was sitting on.
Yeah. I've done investigations where they've actually tore down the houses and went and bought them a new place somewhere else.
Yeah, it's history. That's like it goes hand in hand. History and haunting.
And a lot of people don't want to know anything about the building or about the history, and that's fine. You got to investigate the way you investigate, and but like I said, and the guy who made the statement about history, I totally agree. I'm a history nut, and and I've been all over the world doing this. And if you ever get the chance to go to these different places, go down to Mexico to the Island of the Dolls. That's a very cool place.
Got that passport.
Get a passport.
We need passports, don't we? That'd be a prime vacation, wouldn't it, Jess?
Or go over to Romania and go to Dracula's castle. Not Bram Castle, but Poneri, which was actually Dracula's castle, which is up on the hill, and you got to walk up 2,100 steps, which is where he impaled 21,000 soldiers up these steps leading up to his castle.
That's crazy. That's on the bucket list for sure.
Yeah. And you better do something about it because it's for sale right now.
Really?
Yeah, they only want 2 million.
We'll all move into the castle.
Right? There's a new place.
Remember, like I said,
device you had.
Bram Castle is nice. It is really nice. But if you want to get the true feeling, go to Poneri, which was his castle up on top of the mountain.
Okay.
Or tell you what, I'm not psychic. Don't claim to be. Don't look at this in a psychic way. And there's only been 3 places where when I've walked into it, where the hair has actually stood up on the back of my neck, and that was the Exorcist house in Missouri. First time we walked in, we were filming.
Uh-huh.
The hair just stood up on the back of my neck.
Wow.
The other,
He's still there.
yeah, Gettysburg, up
Oh,
on
Gettysburg.
Round Top.
Yep.
First time I walked out on the field, I was like, "Whoa, this is awesome." And the other place is the Little Bighorn, Battle of Custer's last name.
Yeah, that's where and it's so funny because he has ties there at Gettysburg. Him and his cavalry officers chased out the remaining Confederates at the end of the battle, right there in East Cavalry Field. It's crazy.
Yep.
But
So-
yeah, no, Gettysburg's is amazing. My friend Jim, who was in here earlier, I've done some stuff out there, and last time I was out there, we were out in the middle of the wheat field. This is back before people that were out there digging at the end of the night, in the dark on, federal property, trying to find artifacts, ruined it for everybody. But I used to go out there at 6 p.m. It got dark, and you'd have that battlefield until they would close it at 10:30 or 10, something like that. So you have a few hours to do it. We were chilling out in the wheat field. That whole time, we kept hearing what sounded like somebody crawling through the brush. He pulled out his thermal imaging camera, or whoever had thermal there. Nothing. There was nothing there. But upon playing back the recorder, we hear what sounds like a man. I heard it with my own ears at the time, and a lot of pain, like grunting. And then shortly after that, it sounded like a horse ran up on us and did the little high pitched neighing that it would do, like when it gets scared, when they stand up. I'll never forget that.
Cool.
Yep.
So
Dave says, "Yeah, I've done a newer home that's very active, and the property used to be library." Is what he meant. Insane asylum. Isn't that the suicide forest, Scott?
I think so.
Pretty sure.
Sahara?
what, in Japan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a scary one to go to.
It's pretty cool. I've been there twice,
Oh wow!
and
What was your experience?
again, I'm not psychic, so and you're outside, so everything is suspect. There's animals and stuff there, so and like I said, unless I had somebody walk up with their neck broke, going like this or something, I didn't get up here and say, okay, this is pretty cool. Just the experience is wild.
Yeah,
Like I said, if you go down to Mexico, Island of the Dolls, we know that there's been a few people that died down there during all that. But, and it's like Post Town. People say, oh, a little girl fell to her death down here. Well, not quite. She fell from the third floor down to the basement, down the stairwell, but she didn't die there. She died a couple days later at the hospital.
okay.
And so that's, but I've always said schools, hospitals, and jails and churches are the most haunted places in the world. Because there's just so much activity there, and you give out so much energy in each one.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's the thing I love, and pretty much every other location you go to has its own history. That's what's so cool about it. Everything's unique. Everywhere's different.
Oh, and I promise this all will be gone by the time September rolls around.
You're gonna shave it?
All this, yeah.
Oh wow!
This is my hibernation look.
Yeah. Mine's finally grown back. I lost a battle with a razor one day, and
I didn't
slowly
grow a beard.
do I?
I didn't think you're old enough to grow a beard.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I can barely grow a beard, but I'll take what I can grow, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, when I grow the hibernation beard, it just makes me look like I'm about 90. But I do live in Kentucky, so it fits.
Hey, speaking of Kentucky, we're coming down in July. We're actually doing Octagon Hall. We're excited about that.
Cool. You'll find my picture up on the wall there.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Me being a Civil War history buff, I just cannot wait.
You ought to be there when they fire the cannons off. It's really
yes, I want to. I'm actually gonna dress up as a Yankee, full battle dress, and see what we get.
Isn't that kind of blasphemous?
Nice knowing you guys, by the way.
Ricky did it too.
Hey, now's the time to get your life insurance on him.
Yeah. I lost connection on my computer. 1 second. There we go. I don't know if you guys can still see it. Yeah, there we go. I'm back. That was weird.
Now we act like he's invisible.
Mhm.
Too late, Tyler.
Who said that?
Dude, bro.
Where's Ricky at?
Tyler, what is that behind you?
Well, like I said, I'm really looking forward to this event. Last event I did there was me and Rick Hayes, and we did it's called our Knowing series, where he teaches the psychic side of it, and I teach the physical side of it, gear and stuff. And that's got some really cool thermal stuff where he was saying there's a child and a man right here, and then one of the people had my thermal and took a picture of it, and sure enough, you can actually see what looks like a man and a child right in front of Rick Hayes.
What? That is awesome. The fact that he sees it and you can validate it. That's what it's about right there.
Yeah. So were you in the mean teacher's room when that happened to you? They call her the mean teacher.
Oh, when we were doing the skit? I think so.
Yeah, that's at the very end of the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where we had some experience at too.
Well, I'll tell you what, that room's pretty cool because if you go in and you take an EMF meter, a real EMF meter, not a K2 meter, but a real EMF meter.
Something that really measures milligauss.
Yeah.
Tri-field meter or something.
Like a Dr. Gauss. I mean, I know it's old equipment, but it works. And, another thing people don't realize and know that when you use this equipment and it goes off, it has to be recalibrated. They just think it's, let's just use it over and over and over again. Well, you use it over and over again, it loses its metering power.
Yeah.
It just, you got to wear it out. A lot of people, that's one of the big things I teach is know your gear, know your equipment, know how it was made, why it was made, and what it was made for, and how it works. Because like you said, there's way too many people who get an interesting picture on their cheap camera phone.
Yep.
And, that's only 10 megapixels or 15 megapixels, and they go,
super pixelated.
What production company can I sell this to?
Right. And then half the time the pictures are like, look at it, and it's super pixelated, which is pareidolia because your eyes is constantly looking for something familiar. The same thing you do if you look at a cloud or the wall too long. You start seeing it.
Pareidolia.
Yeah.
You might look up at the sky and see Mickey Mouse, and I look up and see a dragon eating a lion.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, same thing when using ITC device. That's why I always say if you're running any kind of spirit box or portal box on our end, run a recorder, because sometimes the mind you can get the pareidolia of the mind is what I call it. Because every time you ask a question, you automatically think what you want to hear as you ask it. So it could say, my name is Bob, but you're like, oh my God, it just said yes. I see that all the time.
Your brain is wired to do that, whether it's audio or video. It's like people send me pictures all the time of a wall of a bunch of leaves and trees and this, that. Look at all the faces in this. And I'm like going, it's called pareidolia. You're going to see that your brain is going to pick this out because 100%. It's familiar to you. That's, and people don't understand it. People, like I said, we got way too many out there that think they're ghost hunters because they watch all the ghost hunting shows. And, and I'm culprit of that because I've been in over 40 different shows. I just got done filming one of my new ones, that you were at, all three of y'all were part of, called Bourbon Spirits.
Yep.
And, but again, like I told you earlier, I don't care if I'm on camera or not. I have played music all over the world since I was 16 years old in arenas. And, that's better high for me than oh look, my name's on TV. I
Yeah.
don't care. You know.
Right. Yeah, that's a lot of people get lost in that, like you said. Like people that there's so many people in the field that are just so focused on that, and they forget why you are in the paranormal field. You know, we're in this because we have a genuine interest and we want answers. You know,
Like I said, we're all just data takers right now.
right? And a lot of the time, talking to people that I know that have been on TV as well, some of the good stuff doesn't make the cut because it's not too dramatic enough for the viewing experience.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That is one of the cool things, the agreement that I made with the Booth brothers when we first started shooting our movies, that if I could get up here and tell you what it is, what caused it, then that's what they put out there. You know, they didn't just go, oh, look at this orb, because I hate orbs.
Yep.
You can reproduce them 99.9% of the time.
Oh, yeah.
And if you can reproduce something, it's not paranormal in nature.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm a photography major, so I can get up here and I know what to look for. But there's so many people that just go, oh, look at all these poor lost souls, and I go, look at this dust. You know.
Yeah. No, it's like most people you'll see on TV, or even on YouTube, some of the content creators. Not hating on them, I hate seeing this. Does still happen. You know, a natural draft of air goes through a room and it knocks up some dust, and be like, dude, bro, could this be the orb of the man that once the spirit? Could this orb be the spirit of a man that used to live here in 1922? Yeah, no, it's the spirit of a dust particle that just got swiped away by the wind.
It's the dust bunny named Bob.
Yeah, exactly.
But and microscopic dust shows up.
Oh yeah,
IR.
Yeah,
and that's like people. I am not a fan of the green IR. Never have been. That's why I love these new cameras we're working with. Well, you saw it at the Bell. Yep. It's black and white. It's crisp.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, and and that's what I think the field needs to go to.
Yeah, because you can distinctly pick it out too, versus it being on green. A dust particle goes by. It looks weird, but coming through on the black and white, it's crystal clear. You can clearly see.
Yeah, and it's not, usually if it's circular, it's opaque. Guess what? It's probably dust or a bug.
Oh, 100%. Unless it's emitting its own light. Even then it could be, like you said, a bug. I've seen so much IR light. It's crazy.
In all the pictures I've taken, and I can't tell you how many I've taken, but it's been a lot. I've only got one that I'll say, okay, this is a, quote, orb. And that's what it was doing. I took it with a 35 millimeter Yashica camera. There's this ball of light coming down the stairwell, and it's lighting up the stairwell. I did not have a flash on my camera, nothing. I took the picture, and you can see the whole thing is lit up. And
wow.
It looks more like a bell than it does a sphere.
Right.
And that's the only one that I can explain, but that's also, you got to remember, I spent a whole lot of time at Waverly Hills,
yes.
And, from 2000 to 2005. I opened it up for everybody and started all the tours and everything. But one of the cool things you can do, you can sit out in the parking lot and you could watch the building and you'd see rooms just light up, moving and stuff. And you go up there and there's nobody around.
Right.
Then it started doing it to where we were there inside the building. And I was giving a tour to about 25 Louisville police officers one night. Got up on the third floor and stepped into the floor and the hallway. And I got my back to them. And all of a sudden I can see the whole hallway just lighting up. And I'm hearing gas, And I'm thinking there's somebody in another room over here lighting up with a flashlight. And as I turned around, this ball of light, about this big, just comes out in the hallway. It's not rolling. It's not touching the floor. It just comes out in the hallway, lights up the hallway, and goes down the hallway away from us. And as I'm watching this, I'm hearing guns being cocked behind me.
They were about to blast it back to oblivion.
And I'm like, great. I'm getting, I've been stabbed over an orb. Now I'm getting ready to get shot over an orb.
Oh, yeah. I've experienced a light effect at Waverly, except when the last time I experienced it, it was me and my friend Ethan and my friend Ernie. We were up second floor nurses station area, and as I saw this light kind of like come out of nowhere, it just pretty much lit up the room dimly, not like super bright, but you could literally see the back of a nurse's head. You know, the little white hats they would wear, and her actual long white gown. Her head and her body were bobbing like she was walking around the corner.
No.
And I just sat there and I'm like,
you're talking about right there in the curve of the hallway.
yeah, yep, just walking around. Like, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Solid as all get out. Not even transparent. Just boop, 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 gone. I'm like, did I just see what I thought I saw? Does anybody want to, just to do a quick recap, we're going to play the promo video again and talk about the event again. I know it's kind of getting a little late into the broadcast. So before we go, let's do this.
I know I'm boring all y'all, so it's okay.
No, you're fine. Honored to have you here with us, honestly.
Yes.
I'm kidding. I'm having fun.
Good. All right, everybody. So if you're just now tuning in, this is what the whole sole purpose of this live's about. So here we go. In a town shrouded in whispers of the past, where history and mystery intertwine, an invitation awaits those brave enough to seek the truth. Join us on September 21st, 2024 as the Paranormal Antics research team and Keith Age embark on a spine-tingling investigation at the hauntingly beautiful Pottstown Elementary School. On July 4th of 1910, something tragic happened on the current location where the school sits today. Unfortunately, a train crash derailed and killed 19 people. Unfortunately, there were no hospitals in the area, so they brought bodies and people that were injured back to where it's said that the school sits today. Could this be why the halls are haunted? There's only one way to find out. Join us as we investigate into the overnight hours, trying to find out what still lurks these hallways. So,
ooh, spooky,
right?
Ow! Got my elbow.
Tyler, what are you doing?
He don't know.
Those are some of Tyler's newest creations right there. But Jessica, tell our viewers. Hell no, that doll's about to get slapped.
Yeah.
I don't do the dolls. Anyway, let's do a quick recap on
The price is right. Touch.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
the recap on the event. You got all the logistics.
So the event is the video event is Saturday, September 1st, 2024 at Town Elementary School, which is in Middletown, Ohio. It's in Dayton and Cincinnati. We do have 3 ticket options available. If you're new to the field, want a little bit of coaching, we have a daytime event from 2 to 5. Kids also welcome, but they do have to be by an adult. That is $20, and then you have from 7 to 2 is $75, and 7 to 7 a.m. is $100, but you have to bring your own bedding. Both of the evening options come with a meal, meeting with Keith A, getting to sit in with his the man.
You bring change of underwear?
Tyler suggested change of underwear. You do.
I ain't touching that one.
Oh, that seems like a streak.
Anyway, so yeah, and we are already had a couple of tips sales, so thank you to those that have already.
You're going quick because he's gonna announce this and
Limited.
Seeing this?
Tickets are limited as the building is so big. But yes, so
and we have a code we got to follow. So 30 people max, and we've already sold what 3?
At least, I think. Yeah.
In an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Jess, show them the things you got last
What?
week.
Do
The
what?
stickers.
yeah.
They're in the cabinet. Tyler will get them.
We're still working out the logistics, but I know Keith's going to do a meet and greet. He's going to be selling his merch and autographs too. So,
And
we're gonna
hopefully have
We're gonna have ours.
Yeah, we'll have some merch too.
And then we're going to auction off Ricky.
Yeah, auction me off for what?
He needs a date.
No, I'm good. Trust me.
We got
I love them.
Here's one of our stickers.
And we're going to call it Ricky's Hooker and Blow.
No.
That's my favorite. I love that. I love the flowers.
Yeah.
Love it.
Stickers.
Do you have one that says "Hold my beer"?
no.
We can make one.
Make one.
And for now, the last design we have is
I love them all.
Designed all by yours truly.
yes, Rick.
Hey, John.
So we have stickers we're working on. Matt has been working hard on shirt designs.
Yep.
Getting that part situated out.
Matt has been busting ass, not farting, but like.
Oh, that too. Trust me. What are you doing?
Oh, there they are. Check that out.
Is that the one that you put
To the camera.
Bring it close to the camera, Matt.
close to the camera?
There you go. That's pretty cool.
That's our OG logo.
You're a shadow man.
Dude, bro. It's a shadow figure.
Last time he had a piece of paper with a smiley face on it. Now he's Shadow Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta let our geek show his equipment off.
Yeah, he's got to show his toys.
Oh no.
Worse.
Yeah, this is for paranormal inquiries.
Yeah.
He's the brains behind it all.
Yeah, he builds paranormal equipment.
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 Needs a shirt that says equipment.
Yeah. Brittany likes to wear her mic in her hair. That was an Easter
Not
egg.
today, though.
Yeah. Tyler, are you gonna talk your tech geeky stuff so people can see your equipment, bro? Your equipment?
Equipment.
Promotion stuffs.
Huh?
What?
This is a Prox pod, very similar to a gun pod, but nifty,
That's the Prox pod.
antique looking box.
Antique as fuck.
And we got creepy
Hello.
sound boxes.
We have a limited edition Ricky box that's not for sale that we will have.
I gotta remember where I put that.
I think it's
Yeah.
fixed.
It's in one of your cases. The one of 16 or something like that.
One of them.
Not in one of the cases.
He took it because it needs fixed. It either doesn't turn on or it stays on and just continuously repeats Ricky's videos.
Hey, don't give Ricky crap about cases. He saw all the stuff I lugged in.
Yeah.
It took up the whole wall on the
It
Belmont.
sure did. Came strapped. Ain't no
He
go.
gets out of hand quick.
It took 6 people to load it in and 10 people
Yeah.
to load it out.
Yep.
This is our newest project. It's like a flux.
It's the early stages of it.
So
You got to make a good Ian pump.
He does.
I haven't made them for a while.
It actually made me sick.
Ooh, I gotta have one of those.
Yeah. Tyler, bring one.
Gotta have an EM pump. Is that what you said, Keith?
Yeah.
It actually made me sick.
I have yet to find. Bill Chappell is the only person that I know of that has actually made a good EM pump that actually does flare out, you know, the whole area you're in, and just radiates the whole room.
Our EM pump will max out. We have an actual it's not a case, it's an EMF detector. It maxes it out the second you turn it on. So
and then you stand Ricky in front of it.
Yeah. No, I'll do it. No, I did it. I tested it at the Bell in the embalming room, and I sat in there, it was like 20 minutes, and I started getting a really bad headache, and I got nauseous, and I was like, okay, this works. And then we turned that thing off, and for almost 3 months.
Do you know why you got a bad headache and a nauseous feeling?
I don't know.
It's called EMF, dummy.
I know. I had to play dumb for a minute.
He's radiating the room with EMF.
Yeah.
You're sitting in it.
But you know, like some of these people that build them, they're like, "Oh yeah, they work," but they don't work.
Yeah, and when you've got real EMF and you can read it, that's like I said, people go, "Oh, I've got a K2." Throw that piece of crap.
Throw it away.
You're paying $90 to $150 for this. And it's got the same technology. You can go buy a $20 elf meter at the hardware store. It's the same circuit board, just 2 less lights.
Yeah.
And you got to remember what you see on TV with a lot of different things. It just, oh look, my flashlight's going off and on. That's called thermodynamics. Learn.
You mean it's not a demon? Damn it, dude, bro. That's my saying. Don't be a dude, bro.
That's like I got up here and had a buddy of mine make something with soft touch buttons. All it had to do was touch the button and a different reaction would happen. So he's going, please, if you're here, do something. Da, 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 da. All you got to do is touch this button. This light will light up. And I threw a pack of matches down on the floor, and he says, what's this? Light it, motherfucker. And he's like, well, that is a lot more simpler, isn't it? Excuse my language. Like I said, you got to be 18 when you listen to me.
Yeah,
that's pretty
we're not innocent either, unfortunately.
But I have been thrown through walls and thrown through doors, so these things can be dangerous and can have a lot of energy. And I'm not a little guy, and throw me through a door and I'm not talking about a little hollow door. I'm talking about a solid wood door, and that's how I got into all this stuff when I was 16. I taunted this thing all night long, and to do something, show me, prove me you're real. And next thing I know, as I'm going to kiss my girlfriend goodnight, I'm flying backwards through the front door, through the screen door, and I land about 6 feet out in the yard, and I'm just kind of going, fingers, toes, I can't breathe, what's working, what's not. And I went, that was so effing cool. Do it again. So, and that's how I got started in this thing, because when I was 16, like I said, I've been playing music since I was 10 years old, and I'd been all over the world by the time I was almost 17 playing. And, that was my world. Like I said, that was the 70s. And like I said, lived the whole sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And all of a sudden now, ghost? What's a ghost? What's this? Prove it to me. It did. Yeah. It said, hey, I'm here. So, you can run into stuff that if you're not prepared for, you're in the wrong business. And like we were talking about earlier,
that's why I go by. You just don't go in taunting things. That's how I.
That was the last time I taunted something. Yes.
Because that's the thing. Like, I've always had a mutual respect for, the darker side of the paranormal, even though I didn't technically believe in it, because at that point I had never, experienced anything. But when I experienced for the first time, it was like something out of a freaking horror movie. I couldn't believe what was going on.
When you get true paranormal experience and it's happening to you, that's when you get hooked. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hooked in the right way. But if you're just there to make money or try to be famous, get out of here. Somebody just shoot you.
Right. It's not the field for people. That's why I tell them all the time, if you're looking to make money and get famous out of this, you're in the wrong place. But I'll never forget the steel. It was like a 15,000-pound cage in the middle of an old jail in Georgia. Shook like somebody threw a freaking frag grenade in the middle and exploded in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
They can generate power.
Yeah, I've been at Ohio State when you're in the maximum ward, and those doors are sealed, open now, and we're watching the door swing and open by itself, and then you go down there and you can't budge it, and I'm like, okay, that took some power. I'm glad it's not taking a swing at my head.
Yeah. That'd be scary. Jeff Brink asked, have you asked to investigate the crazy cat people house yet?
That's my uncle. No, I haven't. He's talking about the house that him and my mom grew up in, and up until I was like 5, I grew up well, and like everybody in my family in it's actually the house next door to where my parents. I just have not been there to. Nope, Uncle Jeff, I have not.
You just chilling with that cat.
So anyway, buy your tickets, come out and see us, come investigate with us. It's a fun place. It usually does not let you down. Daryl's model is, when you leave, you believe. And like I said, it's never let me down yet as far as things happening. And, plus the history is really interesting. The people are great. Daryl and Brenda Wisman. And, and as far as my room goes, you can either get me a hotel room or, like I said, tell them I'll just get my room ready.
Yeah. We'll make sure your room's ready to go.
And we plan on staying right there with you.
Yep.
Okay, and don't do this. If you hear a loud, it's not a demon, it's me snoring.
Yeah. Hey, Jess, I don't know why you pointing too. You snore.
Or you kept me up.
I'll cut her some slack. She's got a cute snores.
I don't snore, do I?
I snore. I mean, I guess.
Ricky, when I see you, remind me to tell you the story about the Palace Theater demon.
Oh no. Okay.
That was on YouTube for years.
Definitely, I gotta hear it. Bye, Mom.
Jeff, how many tickets have sold already? Have you gotten an email yet?
I'm using my phone, so I don't know.
Damn it, Jess, you had one job.
Scream it. I'm on live. I don't know.
I'd say we have at least 3 sold already.
Yeah.
At least 3. So, what is we didn't cover the ticket limit for the daytime investigation from 2 to 5.
30 tickets on either the evening investigation or daytime.
Yeah.
So we have 6 tickets total.
Yeah. So, if you are interested in doing both, you can do both. You just have to purchase a ticket for both. That makes sense.
And we wanted to iron out the details with Keith and then the pricing so we could announce this to you guys. So we are working on, we're thinking about like rental package for equipment for those that don't have equipment. Discount for purchasing equipment, and hopefully we'll have merch as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And tacos. Ghost hunting and tacos. Come on.
Yeah.
Be sure to bring gas X if you like the fart, because I know these two gentlemen, Matt and Tyler, are going to be busting.
Never farted a day in my life.
Mm-hmm.
You got to worry about this one.
Oh, Brittany can lay down the law. I'll tell you that.
She got the spooky dookies like you wouldn't believe.
Hey, Kaylee, hey, our daughter's going to be there too.
Uh-oh.
Great.
So should we bring gas masks?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
With double filters, not just one. I don't think one's just going to cut it. Bring the whole hazmat suit just in case.
Yeah.
Do I have time to quit now?
You know? Great, guys. Your asses scared Keith away.
No, just the smell.
Yeah. 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 Ugh. Yeah. When you got the dead cussing through a device, yeah, you know it's bad.
Yeah, so don't do it.
No, I've been on the receiving end of some epic gas, at different places and then you got people running around going, I smell an obnoxious odor. Let me get my gear out. And then I look over at my buddy Ron and I'm like going, it's February, it's 5 degrees, there's snow blowing, we're at Eastern State Penitentiary, and you let loose a big one like that that's just going to hang.
Oh, yeah, especially in the fucking winter. Good job.
Yeah. And these people are going crazy going, it's an obnoxious odor. Let me get this piece of gear out and this piece of gear. And oh,
damn.
And then me and Kane Hodder just look at each other and just say, let's go find someplace else to go.
Yeah, I'd stay the hell away from all that. I don't want to be sniffing someone's, Ugh.
Well, those little bitty cells at Eastern State Penitentiary, they were only 4 feet wide by 6 feet deep and 15 feet tall. It ain't going nowhere.
No. That's permanently trapped there for all of eternity at that point.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna rot into the walls. Is what that's gonna do.
It's just gonna add to the texture.
Yeah, just like John said, it's a demon.
I fell asleep.
So, will somebody else take dibs on going with Brittany?
I think the funniest one I've ever heard Brittany let off was literally a.
Was where?
Wait. We're like, what the fuck was that? And she's like, I farted. I was like, you might want to go change after that. Like,
so if she goes flying through the room, she's not a witch.
Right.
Well, she is that too.
She don't need a broom.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that on thermal.
Yeah. Keep the thermal on these two all night. Oh, all three of them.
Hey, you played with my thermal gear, so you know.
Yep.
I know that just did not sound right, but you knew what I meant.
Damn.
Okay.
So funny, Brittany.
Jeff had asked if we had planned on going to Mansfield or SR. We would like to. It's just really expensive, so that'll have to be either further down the road when this venture pays more for itself, or like another public that.
Yeah, a lot of places are expensing themselves out of the business.
Yeah.
Coco. Fine.
I mean, I would love to go because it's beautiful on the outside.
Well, it's a great place. I've been going there since 1992. Matter of fact, if you go on the back wall of the cafeteria, there's a picture of me from 1992. And then, of course, John Zappa sees that and says, see, Keith was here.
Yeah. I have never been. That is definitely on.
No, he meant I was a prisoner there.
Oh, damn.
No, I was never a prisoner in prison.
It's like, damn.
But because my picture's on the wall,
people think, yeah. No, I'd be totally down to do a penitentiary. That's still my cherry has been popped.
You're gonna like going to Tennessee and Kentucky, Octagon Hall.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I mean, yeah, Civil War battle went right through the house.
Yeah, yep. Confederate Field Hospital too.
Yeah,
that house saw some stuff.
And then they hid people up inside the walls.
Yep.
Both sides, Confederate and Union.
Yep.
Trying to take care of them.
Didn't they have a crawl space too that they hid people in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's inside the walls.
Yeah,
that's. Last time I was there, I don't know if they ever put it up or not, but up in the daughter's room, up on the second floor, the stairwell was gone. You just walk off into open space.
Oh wow!
And the kitchen is pretty cool too.
I can't wait. I'm dying. I've been wanting to get down there. I was so glad we were able to work that in too. Oh
yeah, we got lucky, really.
Yeah, very. But yeah, so I think we'll wrap it up. It's almost an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
But just to do a quick recap, if you're just now tuning in, September 21st, 2024, you can join us, all of us here on the screen, at the lovely Pottstown Elementary School.
Lovely?
Yeah.
Lovely?
It's lovely.
Looks nice from the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love what last time I was there, they didn't have the new paint on it. The new paint looks amazing. That building it pops now.
Daryl and Brenda worked their butts off.
It looks fantastic.
And their crew.
Yeah, it looks great. I can't wait to get down there and check it out.
It just I've never heard a haunted place called Lovely. That's all.
Yeah. That's just, I guess, my inner feminine side, you could call it. But
there's not alcohol.
Standing. There's no alcohol. No. Please don't bring alcohol. We don't have to kick nobody out.
Yeah.
Keith doesn't want unwelcome drinks either. That was an experience we had. But
yeah, for your or free and
yeah, keep that thing on you. I got mine right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you sit next to me all night. You know where it sits.
Yep.
That is usually on my hip.
Yep. It's a Wild West nowadays, anyway.
Well, like I said, no. Usually there are no weapons and no alcohol, no drugs, nothing of that at any of these events. I carry it because I used to be a cop, so therefore I am required to carry it. And you never know who, what, when, or where.
Exactly. The new age, it's a pretty scary place. You never know.
And I was not kidding when I said I was stabbed over an orb.
No, yeah, it's a legit. You got the scar to prove it too, and the knife. It's your steak knife, isn't it?
Right here. It is this knife right here. Buried it to the hilt in my chest. Over an orb picture.
Was it Aunt Petunia or something?
And my dead Aunt Petunia. I'll never forget that name. She just got out of prison.
Damn.
She spent 17 years there.
Stabbing someone over an orb.
Everybody else is looking like, what?
Yeah.
Do y'all know who Kane Hodder is?
Yes, that's Jason.
Right. He played Jason Voorhees 5 times.
Yep.
He is a good buddy of mine. We've known each other for a long time, and we're definitely drinking buddies. And we were doing an event in Ohio, and people walk up with pictures and say, "What do you think? What's this?" And this was clearly a dust orb. And when I said it's a dust orb, let me explain. And as I bent over, I felt and I looked down, and this knife is buried in my chest. Well, it's over here. But I couldn't move my arm because she jammed it into my arm socket. That's how hard I went. And so I ended up swinging with my left and broke her jaw in 3 places. And then when the cops got there and they arrested her and put her on trial, and she got 17 years for attempted murder. And I said, I want the knife. Well,
But
yeah.
they were like, huh?
So it's now my steak knife.
Yeah.
And it is very, very sharp. Except for the points broke off. It's because it's still in my shoulder somewhere.
Oh shit!
Hey, I got bullet fragments in there and tip of a knife. You know, I just keep adding.
Put a magnet in there; it'll stick to you.
Well, right here in my belly, it would. Yeah,
That's
where the
crazy.
it is.
Ugh.
But anyway, like I said, misspent youth. And everybody's going, what do we say now?
That's sad.
We can't top that.
No.
Well, I wasn't trying to top it.
Time at band camp.
But, like you said, there's some crazies in the world, and this field has got a lot of them.
Oh my god! And it just I've noticed just the 20 years that I've been in it, I've literally watched the field go like this, and right now it's like.
Well, I think
Crazy.
it also has something to do with the present station of the Americas right now.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to get into politics because I don't want to know anybody's politics, and I have my own politics, and I respect your feelings and and if you don't respect mine, I'll be happy to shoot you.
Yeah. That's why I love your hat too, warning grumpy old bastard. I love it.
It works.
Hell yeah.
So anyway.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the event. We're gonna have a good time.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and when you get the artwork together, send it to me so I can post it.
For sure. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'll be getting off here and working up a flyer. I'll send that over to you.
Thank you.
We can figure out how we'll do if we're gonna do like a panel or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We got a bunch of classrooms you can do it in.
Yeah.
Or you can do it down in the Christmas tree room where you've got a stage and speakers and everything else.
I can't wait to ball on the spirits like I did the last time I was there. It's crossing them up, shooting hoops in the gym.
Well, the principal's office is pretty active too, and the janitor's office.
Yes. I had some experience in the principal's office. That was crazy. I got a lot of like weird feelings at the principal's office.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess, you were a bad child in school.
Yes, I was. My mom, she's not watching right now, but she could attest to you. I did some crazy stuff.
I was too.
He's a class clown.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Still am.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, I saw some of the video. I was getting tickled. The high pitched screaming and running. That was
Oh my god! I made him reshoot that because we were all randomly sitting there, and Matt just comes in. I was like, "No, we got to shoot that. Redo it. Let's go." That was a fun night. I didn't sleep at all. Just the car drive home. I don't know how many times I fell asleep on Jess. I was trying to make sure I stayed awake so she could stay awake. Tyler was just up front and snoring like a damn demon.
Yeah.
But it had a lot.
There's fighting words.
Yeah. But yeah. That was him, literally, right there. But yeah, no, was it Broadwell? Yeah. Where we were at. That was fun.
Yep. Well, we'll have the flyer out soon, and tickets are in the link tree.
Yeah, pay attention to our page at Paranormal Antics on Facebook. I know this is streaming over to YouTube as well, but a lot of our updating and posts is going to be done on Facebook. So Be sure to be following us on Paranormal Antics on Facebook. And also, be sure to follow Keith. Keith, plug your stuff, man. Where can they find you?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Best way to find me is on Facebook, the original Rock and Roll Ghost Hunter, Keith Age.
Yes.
Yes, and thank you so much for agreeing to do the post.
Yep. Shout out to you, Keith. Shout out to Daryl as well.
I didn't catch anything she just said. What'd you say? It was all garbled.
I said thank you, Keith, for agreeing to do
Oh,
this.
well, thank you for having me, and I'm really looking forward to this event.
It'll be great.
Yes, we'll have so much fun.
As the new age says, it's going to be bussing on God.
Our daughter's right here. She turned around and looked at us like, what in the world? Kaylee, we're talking about your farting.
Yeah, you better bring them farts for Poachtown.
Great.
It's in September.
Great.
Her birthday's in September.
Like I said, when I said I want to capture lightning in a bottle, I was not talking about that type of lightning.
Damn, if somebody's lighting a bottle up, there's an issue. She's just saying.
Like I said, we're going to have to film it on thermal.
Yes, definitely. We need volunteers.
I mean, there's been so many farts go on the investigations. We tossed the idea of doing a fart cam.
Absolutely crazy.
Ugh, awful.
GoPro fart POV.
Yeah, GoPro farts. That'd be awful. God, then we get pink eye having to take the GoPro out. Like, no, I'm good.
Who said you gotta put your face by the GoPro?
It would get on your fingers, bro.
You ever heard of alcohol wipes?
Yeah, that would burn a little bit.
Is that when you put like Fireball or something?
No.
All right, everybody.
It got quiet. It's time to go.
And on that note,
Yeah, oh yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks again, Keith, for joining us and agreeing to do the event with us. And also shout out to Daryl for allowing us to host this event at his amazing location.
Seriously?
You just fart.
Yes, and vibrated the seat.
oh
Okay,
my God,
everybody.
this is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. All right, everybody. That's on the screen. Hang out real quick backstage, and yeah, I'll see y'all there soon. We're gonna go ahead and wrap the show up. Thank you so much, everybody, and see y'all next time. And yeah, so make sure
One for the road.
follow us on Facebook. Check our link tree. Tickets are live, and they're going quick. Have a great night, everybody.